You know, these new iPhones, nothing but problems, nothing but problems. So as you know, a few months ago, back earlier this year, my old iPhone that I had, it was like a 6S. You know, the battery, you know, I wasn't updating the software anymore because it was just kind of like so old, and it was just kind of slow. The battery was not the greatest. It was like dying on me pretty quickly and everything. You know, just all that sort of stuff. And it was like, okay, I think it's finally time for a new phone, because the other one was like, you know, years old. Okay, so I got a new phone. The battery's amazing. Okay, I don't have any complaints about the battery. The battery so far is very good. But there's a bunch of other problems. I mean, like, I'm going to detail out for you multiple different things here. So first of all, I thought the camera in these new iPhones was going to be better. Okay? Now, sometimes it is. Sometimes it looks pretty decent. But if you look right now, like, look how, like, overly exposed this is. Look how white this is. Look at my face. My face does not look normal right now. Okay? I mean, look how, like, white and bright everything gets here. I mean, this does not look normal how my face is. I tried the front camera, tried the back camera. Now, maybe it's different with different iPhones. Like, this is the iPhone SE. Is that what? Yeah, iPhone SE or something. You know, 2020 version. You know, and I noticed that the other video that I made outside here in the car, and it just looked terrible. I mean, like, just, it doesn't look like it. Not only it doesn't look overly bright, but there's like there's like a weird color to it. If you notice, like my hands here and my face, and like I noticed like all my freckles were being brought out. It was like changing the color of my face. I'm like looking at the video. I'm like, that is not how I look. That is not how I look at all. It's very, very inaccurate, and it's terrible. It sucks. And because what I wanted to do is, this phone, you know, has a 4K camera for the back of the camera. The front of the camera, you have a 4K only with like the, you know, the iPhone 10 or 11 or whatever else is the most recent one, 12. I don't even know. iPhone X, whatever, XXX, whatever. So I was thinking, okay, I want to record from the back camera for my videos on my main channel, Autumn Asphodel, because it's going to be 4K, native 4K. You know, my other camera does not record 4K, it records 1080, and then I just upsample it, you know, to 4K. And I tried it, you know, very briefly to record a sample, and oh my gosh, if you think this is bad, it was way worse. It was way worse. I was, you know, sitting in front of the mirror. My whole face was like pure white. It was just so like blown out. It was just so terrible. It was so bad. And I'm like, I thought these new phones were supposed to be really good. I thought the camera was supposed to be improved and look really good. These suck. These suck. Sometimes when I take a photo, the saturation, it would be like so bad. Like it's like overly saturated. And I'm like, how can you mess up so bad? How can you mess up so bad? So camera wise, as I said, like look. This is totally natural looking right here. This is totally natural. My old phone would not have looked like this. No. I don't even know what you would call this. How would you describe this right now? I don't know, but ugh. Okay, so that is a problem. You know, I don't like the fact that, you know, I have to use a little adapter to go into the lightning port instead of a headphone jack, but that is the least of my worries, because that at least works fine. It sounds fine. There's no problems with that. Okay, another problem here. The Bluetooth. Oh my gosh, does the Bluetooth suck. Okay, I have Bluetooth headphones that I use when I am working out. I connect via Bluetooth to my phone. The old phone, you know, I turn on the Bluetooth headphones, I turn on the Bluetooth on my phone. Within a few seconds, it's connected, it's all good. And then the music just immediately starts playing from my, you know, Bluetooth headphones. It's like, oh great, you know. This one, that does not happen. You know, let me tell you the tedious process I have to go through with this nonsense. So what I have to do is when I turn on my Bluetooth on my phone, and then I turn on the headphones, it says connected. You know, that is what I hear from the headphones, and it shows connected on my phone. Nothing's going through. There's no audio going through. There's nothing, and I still hear the audio through my phone. And then I go to change the output, you know, to the Bluetooth headphones. It's not there. You know, there's no option there. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. So I'll go back into the Bluetooth settings and I'll click connect again. You know, connect it. I'll click on that again, so it tries to reconnect. Then I'll hear my earphones go out of range. It's like, excuse me, you're literally right there. And then usually, a lot of times after, you know, maybe like 15, 20 seconds, maybe even up to a minute, it'll finally connect. Other times, it refuses to connect, so I have to disconnect it from the settings and then reconnect it right there, and then that usually always works. But in the rare case, I have to completely forget the device and just repair the device. I'm like, why? Why do I have to do any of that? It should be working perfectly fine. So obviously that's something else that they messed up really bad. What else? Well, the other day I noticed suddenly my phone uses up 400 megabytes of data for no reason when I'm out somewhere. Now, I always have my phone usually on airplane mode, but I turned it off very, very briefly to check out a few things outside of airplane mode. Okay, so I had it off for a brief period of time. It uses up 400 megabytes of data. And I'm looking at the settings and like, what the heck did this? And it said software update. And I'm like, I'm just kind of like staring there for a moment. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Did you seriously just do that? So I check my settings. Software updates are turned off. Automatic software updates are turned off. They do not even automatically download. So I'm like, okay, why did you download an update when you're connected to cell data? You're not even connected to Wi-Fi and you're not even plugged in. Why did you download something? It's just absolutely obnoxious. It's like, what? I don't know. It's just the same thing happened to my grandmother's phone because she got the same exact one as well. Just randomly, you know, she would be out and about looking at her calendar and it would use up like 200 megabytes of data. And it's like, excuse you, why are you using up 200 megabytes of data for just looking at a calendar and adding a few events on there? Then there would be other times that she would be at home connected to Wi-Fi and it'll be using data. So, and I know a lot of people were suggesting, oh, Wi-Fi assist, you must turn that off. All that stuff was off. I am fully aware of that. All that stuff was off. So I'm just like, what the heck is going on? What the heck is going on here? So it's just very, very annoying. I don't understand these new iPhones. I don't know what is wrong with them. But this will probably be my last iPhone. I don't think I'll be purchasing anymore because they're just... When I got my first one, it just seemed really good. It just seemed really nice. It just, things were really good. It just lasted for a long time. It was a great phone. There were no really problems with it. This one, it's just all these weird things, and it's like, what did you do, Apple? You destroyed this. I used to like your products, and now it's just, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. And this camera stuff is just, ugh. It's like the camera looks better in non-natural lighting. You know, this is natural lighting coming down here, and it does not look good. That tells you something about the crappy camera. So that was it. I'm curious to know if any of you have had some sort of strange issues with these iPhones. Again, I have an iPhone SE. Maybe that's because it's the budget model. Maybe that's why all these problems happen. I don't know. My old iPhone was not like that. Maybe I need to get the expensive iPhone. It's like, no, I'm probably not going to be purchasing another iPhone at all, period. You know, the Mac, if I upgrade my computer, I'll purchase the next version of the Mac. But if that also sucks, I'm like, yeah, okay, I don't know if I can do that either. So that was it. So you all take care. Have a great one. Let me know what your thoughts are on this, if you've had any sort of problems. I'm sure there's a few more that I'm not even thinking about. But yeah. The battery, oh, that's right. Here's the other one. This isn't really a problem, but this is just what Apple did. When you're in a phone call, you have a phone call up, you can't turn the volume down anymore. If I'm in a phone call and I have it like on a speaker, for example, okay? and I'm trying to turn it down. I want to turn it down as much as I can. I can't turn it down anymore. It won't allow me to turn it down anymore. It's like you see the volume bar go all the way down, you're pressing down, and it's like you're being too loud. I can't turn it down anymore. I can't turn it down anymore. And the volume's like nothing. It's like 0. You can't turn it down anymore. It's like, why? I don't if I'm like in a quiet room and I don't want, you know, people to hear, the default is too loud. Was not a problem with the old phone. Now, the sound from it that comes out, the sound is good. The battery is good, at least for now. There are, you know, plenty of other benefits. It's nice and quick and speedy, you know, it's all that sort of stuff. But these other problems, I don't know. So, anyway, that is all for today. You all have a great one. I'll catch you later, and you all take care now. Bye-bye.